This is ABC7 News at 5:30. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Welcome back. A Northport pawn shop is sounding the alarm on people trying to sell fake gold.
This after that pawn shop purchased 3 bars that they thought were real gold. That several $1,000s mistake now focusing attention on how easy it is to fake gold. ABC7's Christopher Brantley joins us now with how you can tell if you've become a victim. Christopher?
Good evening, and today we were told that even the sharpest eye could fall victim to this fake gold. The bars did seem legitimate, but after a test was run, the new owner realized he had been had. This is one of the pieces of fool's gold. It and 2 others came wrapped in plastic to retain its supposed value.
If you do a little searching around online, you could probably find some of this prepackaged stuff with numbers already on it.
According to the Northport Police Department, the gold was brought into this pawn shop. The owner felt confident the gold was real when he purchased it. After all, it is stamped with serial numbers. But not long after, the truth came to light.
In this particular situation, the pawn owner knows the person who sold it to him, so as far as we're concerned, it's a civil matter.
We spoke to the pawn shop owner by phone, but he declined to do an on-camera interview. So we went to Reflections in Gold, a local jeweler, to see how easy it is to make a fake.
Make a mold and then just cast it in brass or any other metals and then just dip it in a gold plating.
It turns out, while they may be rare, it is easy to make a fake, but it's also easy to spot a fake.
I can tell what the metal is while you wait. So it's 100%. You can't guess if it's gold or not.
Armin Trowick has been a jeweler for 30 years. He says it takes only about 5 minutes to perform a gold test by either scratching it or dropping a chemical on it.
There used to be telltale signs, but counterfeits are becoming very good.
That is not happy news for Tony Maggio, the vice president of Reflections in Gold.
It angers me. I get really upset about it.
Maggio says his industry is built on honesty and making people happy, not selling fakes.
And it makes me upset with the people who are in the industry doing that and scamming people. It's not right. It's unethical.
At this point, it's unclear whether the man who sold the pawn shop the fake bars knows that they're fake. Live in Sarasota, Christopher Brantley, ABC7, your Suncoast News.
All right, thank you so much, Christopher. At least 145 million Americans could be impacted by this year's Equifax data breach, but it's likely even more information could be at risk. You can find personal information in different places throughout the internet, like your birthday, your home address, and answers to security questions like your mother's maiden name. Those are all pieces to the puzzle of your life, and the completed masterpiece was leaked through the Equifax breach and potentially many other outlets.
The information specific to Equifax unfortunately includes some more sensitive information that wouldn't necessarily be out there before, which might be answers to security questions and some more personal information about credit.
Coming up on ABC7 News at 7, we'll hear from ABC7's consumer watchdog and a partner in a cybersecurity data forensics group. We'll discuss ways that you can protect your personal information and how not to fall victim to those scams.
Starting tomorrow, Sarasota County Area Transit, or SCAT, will launch an improved bus route for beachgoers in Englewood. The change comes from feedback from the community and area businesses. Route 26 will start at 10:45 a.m. on Hosmer Avenue and Spruce Street, travels to Dearborn Street and then to the beach roundabout at Englewood Beach. The route will operate Friday through Sunday until December 16th, and then after that, it will become a 7-day-a-week route.
Well, jellyfish are neat to look at, but if you get too close, their sting can be painful. That's why Moat Marine Laboratories is putting out a warning and telling people to steer clear. According to Moat scientists, they've seen an influx of jellyfish on area beaches and waterways. It's a problem that worsens during high tide. Officials say they're not sure what brought the thousands of jellyfish to our area, but say jellyfish normally move with the current. And since Hurricane Irma, the area's jellyfish population has continued to increase. However, beachgoers we spoke to today say they're not concerned.
You know, I heard there was some in there, but I wasn't worried about it.
Nothing so far. But the other day when we came here, I saw a piece of a dead fish laying on the ground.
Well, officials say over the last few weeks there has been an increased number of jellyfish stings, but only a handful occurred today. The beach advisory flags are up so people know to take precaution. ABC7 will have more on this coming up in our 6 p.m. newscast. Certainly saw some when I was out walking on Siesta Key Beach the other day.
Yeah, they've been around for a while, ever since after the hurricane. Let's check on our weather tonight with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan. It was a nice day at the beach besides the jellyfish.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe they want to head to the beach, the world's greatest beach right here along the Sun Coast. So maybe that's why they're all gathering here along West Central Florida. We are looking at a cold front gathering and moving through our area right now. Very weak one at that. Not much to the front. It will continue to slide to the south, and we'll see it fade away over the next 24 hours. Winds are out of the northwest now, and they're covering everywhere. So that would indicate that the front is getting close and moving through your area out of the northwest, west-northwest at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. And it will be a bit breezier tomorrow as that pressure gradient tightens up a bit. Well, currently we have 77 degrees. The dew point is at 68 and the humidity at 74%. Just like that, we change backgrounds. Winds are out of the west-northwest at 7. The pressure 29.96 inches. That is still high. It had been falling earlier, but now it's starting to go back up there. Temperatures currently in the upper 70s right near the coast. Water temperatures warmed up now, 77 degrees, 83 in Arcadia, 83 now in Sebring. Well, we'll let you know about the big weekend forecast. We have another cold front that's expected to move on through. We'll have the details on that coming up in just a couple of minutes. Back to you.
All right, Bob, thank you. A holdup in a multi-billion-dollar deal that could shake up how Americans watch TV, raising questions over political retaliation. AT&T's pending acquisition of Time Warner held up by the government amid suspicions the White House is pressuring AT&T to sell off CNN, which Time Warner owns, in order to get the deal done. ABC's Aaron Katersky gives us a look into that deal.
AT&T Chief Randall Stevenson said today the Justice Department did not demand CNN be sold to complete a merger with Time Warner.
I have never been told that the price of getting the deal done was selling CNN, period. And likewise, I have never offered to sell CNN. And I'll repeat what I said yesterday. There is absolutely no intention that we would ever sell CNN.
The Justice Department said the idea of selling off CNN began with AT&T, but Stevenson called that patently false. AT&T has been talking about buying Time Warner for more than a year, but this week the deal raised questions of White House interference. President Trump has blasted CNN for its coverage of him and disparaged its reporters as fake news.
I think what CNN did was unfortunate for them. They have been fake news for a long time.
Fake news. Fake news.
As a candidate, Trump vowed to block the merger, saying it would give too much media control to one company.
Brian Stelter from CNN. Do you have any reason to believe that there's a Trump factor?
I have no reason to believe that. Based on my conversation with the DOJ, I'm doubtful, so I have no reason to suspect that.
Stevenson says AT&T will head to court if the deal doesn't go through.
Since the day we announced this, we've been preparing to litigate this deal.
Aaron Katersky, ABC News, New York.
Well, whether you're dead or not, the state Supreme Court says the right of privacy remains alive. Today's ruling comes following an argument over medical records here in Florida. That applies to all aspects of a person's privacy after death, from their sex lives to their political views. The court ruled that there would be a chilling effect on the living if people knew that their most personal secrets could be fully revealed when they pass. In the ruling, the court also struck down a law that allows defendant doctors' attorneys to interview prior health care providers in private.
State Senator Jack Latvala will not be marshaling this year's Veterans Day parade on Anna Maria Island due to sexual harassment allegations against him. He's accused of groping 6 women, making demeaning comments. Despite Latvala's denial of the allegations, in light of the investigation, Latvala was removed as chair of the Appropriations Committee this week. As for Veterans Day, Latvala issued this statement saying, quote, "Veterans Day is about our fine veterans and not about me. I'd prefer the spotlight be on them." The parade on Anna Maria Island will go on as scheduled tomorrow, beginning at 1 o'clock on Pine Avenue.
And in honor of Veterans Day, the Sarasota Kiwanis Club will host its 4th annual Veterans Day breakfast tomorrow. That breakfast taking place from 7 to 9 a.m. at Sahib Shriners, located on North Beneva Road in Sarasota. Proceeds of the sold-out event will benefit the Sarasota Kiwanis Foundation and Veterans Services at USF's Sarasota Manatee campus.
So we got celebrations tomorrow and then a lot more on Saturday, which is actually Veterans Day. So yeah, they get 2 days this year.
Exactly.
That's pretty awesome. Still to come in your Suncoast News, you may know smoking is bad for you, but that doesn't necessarily make quitting easy.
We'll tell you about the shocking number of Americans who can't put out the habit when we come back.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our autumn upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Being the caregiver for someone you love is truly a blessing. But sometimes you can lose a part of yourself. To be your best, for them and for you, it's important to have time to be able to recharge your batteries. When you call Tidewell Hospice, they can give you a chance to do just that, and with the peace of mind of knowing your loved one is in the very best hands. Tidewell Hospice. It's more than you think.
Need more space in your place? The More Space Place can help with Murphy beds that disappear to reveal a home office, living room, or den. Custom closets with designated areas for your shoes, bags, wardrobe, and accessories. Custom-built entertainment centers, garage storage systems, and more. The More Space Place has 3 showrooms next to Sonny's on US 41 South in Sarasota, on Lakewood Ranch Boulevard just south of State Route 64 in Bradenton, and on Tamiami Trail next to Panera Bread in Port Charlotte. Put more space in your place at the More Space Place.
Let me introduce you to the ultimate Florida window. Do you feel safer with this or this? You'll be proud too.
Buy more, save more. Volume discounts on 4 or more windows.
SRQ Performance Parts provides parts and accessories from over 300 manufacturers, so you can get that new manifold, carburetor, gasket, bolt kit, or nitrous oxide system fast. We'll help you beat the competition. Call or visit SRQ Performance Parts online today for all your high-performance parts and advice.
For 30 years, it's been an honor for the Michaels on Ice team to serve you.
We love that our restaurant, wine cellar, and ballroom have become your favorite gathering places, and we love catering your parties.
From everyday celebrations to life's greatest occasions, please join us soon for new culinary adventures. A toast to 30 years.
And to many more.
Dot Pharmacy is a website verification program that helps you identify safe and trustworthy online pharmacies. Purchasing medicine online can be safe and easy. Just look for pharmacy to the right of the dot in website addresses.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our autumn upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
It's no secret that smoking is bad for you, but today a new report has revealed a surprising number of Americans who still can't put out the habit. With a look at those numbers, here's ABC News correspondent Janae Norman.
Whether in the smoke of a cigarette or the vapor of an e-cig, a significant number of Americans are hooked on tobacco. And now a new CDC report shows that despite decades of efforts to curb tobacco use, more than 1 in 5 American adults still uses at least one tobacco product either every day or some days of the week. Researchers combing through data from the large national health interview study, finding cigarettes still the most popular among all tobacco products. Even while smoking rates have declined dramatically in recent decades, the new report finds more than 36 million Americans still light up. Researchers also finding nearly 8 million Americans using e-cigarettes. The report a reminder that Americans' dependence on nicotine is far from burning itself out. With this Medical Minute, I'm Janae Norman, ABC News.
Now your ABC7 First Alert weather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan.
Well, Lee sending this one in last night, actually, as the sun went below the horizon. You can see a beautiful shot right there with the nice palm trees on either side. And looks like another great photo here sent in by Captain Scott Moore of some cirrus clouds that were around. A lot of high, thin cirrus clouds in advance of this weak cold front, and the Van Wezel webcam showing calm conditions for the most part out on the waters. Winds will pick up a little bit for boaters, so keep that in mind over the next couple of days. We'll see it at 15 knots as opposed to 5 to 10 knots. We'll create seas up to 2 to 3 feet and a moderate chop as opposed to a light. Van Wezel webcam, though, get a look at that. Now, we have our own webcam, too, which is showing some great weather. Again, another gorgeous sunset out there. If you have some pics, send them to pix@mysuncoast.com. And is that brilliant or what? That's just an amazing shot right there, as there's just enough clouds in the atmosphere to create some brilliant colors of these orange and reds, as you see right there. Well, here's what's happening. The frontal boundary is now going through our area, and that front will continue to move off to the south, and we'll see slightly cooler temperatures. These dew point numbers will drop just a little bit. The humidity at 74%, winds are out of the west-northwest at 7, and the pressure now 2996 inches. Still high. It's been falling ever so slightly throughout the day today, and the temperatures will drop down into the, looks like for the most part, mid-60s to start the day off tomorrow. 82 the high, couple degrees above the average. 88 the record set 1942. And 64 was the morning low. Temperatures around the area, mid-50 or mid-70s right now, wishful thinking. Mid-70s right now from Holmes Beach southward down into Siesta Key, and 79 at Lake Sarasota. 80 degrees in Northport, a little warmer there. Plantation the same, and in Inglewood it's 75 degrees. Well, the hourly forecast doesn't change much tomorrow. As I mentioned, maybe a couple degrees cooler than it has been throughout much of this week. We'll see highs in the upper 70s to low 80s near the water, and into the low 80s, 82, 83 near Lakewood Ranch. Another perfect day, really. Well, here goes that low pressure area. It moves off into the Atlantic. The intended cold front slides down and then eventually fades away. We will see a few showers along the east coast, but nothing going on here along the west coast of Florida in terms of rainfall. On Saturday, there's a little bit better chance, but still not much, at 20% for a passing shower late in the day as a result of that front still kind of hanging around. Winds will be out of the east-northeast, and that will bring us that chance for a few passing showers. But the weather over the weekend should not be too terrible. This is the last storm, we hope anyway, of the hurricane season. It is no longer a tropical storm, but it will move off to the northeast. It's post-tropical at this point, and it will cause some heavy weather across Ireland and Scotland and England over the next couple of days. Now, for us, satellite and radar imagery showing not a lot in the southern plain states. Cold air still dominating the weather over the northern plains. This area of low pressure bringing some showers and some pretty heavy weather to South Carolina and Georgia. This is a much needed rainfall event. This area of low pressure continues to bring all this moisture on into California. Temperatures right now, it's 52 in New York, 56 in Philadelphia, Green Bay, much colder, 22 degrees, and 19 now in Bismarck, 41 in Denver, and temperatures a bit cooler as well in Dallas as well, and we'll look for 57 now into Oklahoma City, 54 in Atlanta. For boaters, I mentioned a little bit rougher out there as far as the seas go, 2 to 3 foot seas, a moderate chop, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots, and the water temperature 77 degrees. Tides upcoming, low tide at 10 and 12, and sunset just had it, and the forecast tonight, partly cloudy, a bit cooler, 65 for your low. And then for tomorrow, look for a beautiful day. Well, you didn't see that, but here it is, 82 degrees, partly cloudy, and temperatures cooling down with another front moving through on Sunday, and temperatures pretty close, though, to seasonal averages. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Bob. Time now to check your first alert traffic for the drive home. We're seeing some slowdowns along the John Ringling Causeway heading westbound. Also along I-75 northbound, we are continuing to see some delays between the State Road 70 and 64 exits.
How about a throwback with the newest inductees into the National Toy Hall of Fame? The latest toys added to the list include the board game Clue, the wiffle ball, and the paper airplane. It's a simple toy. The class of 2017 takes its place alongside more than 60 previous honorees, including the dollhouse, jump rope, radio flyer wagon. To make the Hall of Fame, toys must have inspired creative play across generations. Some of this year's other finalists were the board game Risk, Magic 8 Ball, Matchbox Cars, My Little Pony, Pez Candy Dispenser, and the card game Uno.
Some of those I'm surprised weren't already in there.
I mean, the paper airplane?
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, I guess so, yeah. You don't have to buy it anywhere. You just take a sheet of paper. Take one of these right here.
Yeah. Well, stay with us. Entertainment news is coming up next.
I'm gonna make one.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our autumn upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Enjoy fine wine, craft beer, and delicious foods, all while supporting a great cause at the 16th Annual Suncoast Food and Wine Festival presented by Publix, Saturday, November 11th from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Sarasota Polo Club. Taste wines from around the world and sample cuisine from the area's finest restaurants. All proceeds benefit a variety of local charities and Rotary Club projects. For tickets and information, visit suncoastfoodandwinefest.com.
I heard about the Dotoli Cancer Center through friends of mine who had been treated here and were very pleased with the treatment.
If there is prostate cancer, we at the Dotoli Cancer Center will find it using 3D color flow Doppler ultrasound.
And that helped precisely identify where my cancer was. I can tell you that you will not find a finer, more professional team of clinicians anywhere in the world.
It's the holiday sales event here at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKX Sport Utility for $349 per month, or Lincoln's flagship, the 2017 Continental, for $449 per month. We have a great selection of certified pre-owned Lincolns. These vehicles have warranties up to 100,000 miles and come with complimentary roadside assistance. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury. Winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Sun Coast since 1978. We are located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41. Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
Hi, I'm Chef Bob. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday morning on ABC7, where we'll be serving up the most awesome dishes. Then stop by your neighborhood Publix, pick up the recipe card and all the ingredients.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our autumn upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
A second woman has accused Gossip Girl actor Ed Westwick of sexual assault.
Former actress Arely Wynn claimed the British actor raped her in July of 2014. The accusation comes just days after another woman, actress Christina Cohen, made similar claims about Westwick. Cohen also described an attack that took place in 2014, and Wynn says Cohen's allegations spurred her to come forward. Westwick denied Cohen's claims in posts on both Instagram and Twitter, but has so far not responded to the new claims from Wynn.
Yep, Guinness World Records announcing a new record holder for the highest upwards basketball shot. The Harlem Globetrotters scored their 17th team record as Thunder Law shot a basketball upwards about 50 feet high and then right into the basket. This happened Sunday in Boise, Idaho. It's the 4th record that Law has broken himself. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
They can make baskets anywhere. Just put a basket and they'll get it in there.
Oh, of course, yeah. I've always wanted to see them play in person.
Oh, they're amazing.
And
yeah.
Speaking of world records, I don't think I will be breaking any world records anytime soon with my paper airplane, but yours was pretty good.
It's in the Toy Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Right there. And here it comes. We'll be right back.
Woo!
Wow, beautiful job.